The Writings of Philosopher, Prince Israel, Czar. Title: The Heroes Live in You. I now read Part 1. Isn't this life remembered for champions and heroes for their brave deeds, their selflessness or unselfish sacrifice of self for the good of others, for the betterment and prosperity of a nation or people? You cannot not remember your heroes, those at the forefront of science and cutting-edge technologies, the futurists, the Nobel Prize winners, the creators, the inventors, the innovators, thy geniuses, thy philanthropists, or sages. What would it be like without that history of princes, princesses, queens, and kings charging in battles, fighting to call something home, or dying for something, believing it was worth sacrificing for? Think of those great men and women of the new frontiers, those who discovered this world for us, those who mapped this world for us, those who navigated around the world to discover places unknown or named places unnamed. Think of the naturalists or botanists, or the great scientist of natural selection, naming plants and animals, or studying their life cycles for human understanding of nature and their role in it. Think of the great archaeologists and their contributions in connecting human archaeological origin and the understanding of species. Think of the great sacrifices of historians linking the connective chains of human civilizations, CCHC, and their stitching of human history through wars, creativity, resilience, agriculture, hardship, struggle, and resilience. Think of the great architects from caves to city high-rises, to bridges, tunnels, canals, and road networks linking the world and promoting travels, trades, commerce, human interactions, and human exchanges. Think of the great pioneer civilizations, those great being sometimes attributed to the gods or having godlike qualities. These great men and great women of history, upon whose glories or sacrifices we modern humans are now beneficiaries of, shall never be forgotten. Those great warriors at battles after battles, fighting to design or forge a new world. Think of the battles of the great empires, how it started, whose idea it was, and how ferocious they defeated their enemies to build the civilizations over history that we now revered and admonished. Think of the great writers of our time, from the Genesis of the beginning and the great books of the Bible to all the literature of old that has shaped modernity and brought humans out of the dark ages or from the age of ignorance to the light of enlightenment. Think of the great philosophers of mind, GPM. These great thinkers, some of whom sacrificed their lives seeking the truth and helping to expand the human minds to help ask and answer unasked or unanswered questions. Think how these great philosophers helped advance science, forged civilizations, freed humans, liberated the mind, and unleashed the advancements and development of humans. Think of the writers of the Bible, the various scholars of theology, and the Messiah or prophets or holy ones, or the way, the light, and the truth. Remember and respect those who updated, upgraded, enlarged, or enhanced the human projection, perception, or perspective. Think of the American founding fathers, King James, Protestants, Puritans, the Hampton Court Conference, Mayflower, King James Bible, Jamestown, and the great American nation that the world enjoys today. Think of the investors and creators of the new age, those great heroes behind engines, medicines, computers, hardwares, softwares, algorithms, chips, or high-tech silicon or conductivity. Think of the great mind behind the machines of war and how its byproduct gave us a civilized world. Think of the great activists and revolutionaries, GIR, who fought for a better world, and to those who gave their lives battling for change, equity, equality, fairness, or justice. How would this world be remembered if without the heroes of unmarked graves, HUG, those brave men and women who gave their lives for the sake of a better humanity in a life in which they might not be remembered? But we cannot not remember them. They are the bravest of the brave, sacrificing their lives not for vanity, but for humanity. Think of the great artists of timelessness, GAT, and how their artistic creativity and style engineered a beautiful, stylistic, authentic, aesthetic, attractive, and the happier world that we all have today. What will the world be without these pioneering creators? By AI philosopher Prince Israel Zaar, October 14, 2025, from the philosophical city of Las Vegas, USA. The background video is from Trianglerism Art Animations.